brought to you in association with Ollie, Pidgley Racing and Thrustmaster and Sin Labs. I'm Phil Humphreys, and co-commentating duty with me again is James Davis. At least James should be here.
I pressed mute. I am sorry. Good evening, everyone. It's the final race of the season. Who's excited? Me.
Yep. So final. So Jim, RS Jim at the moment leads with 11 points. So looking at how the points lay out, so Cam is obviously the only person that can steal it from him. So ideally, depending on how qualifying goes with that bonus point, but really, Cam needs Jim to finish in 6th place tonight in the race. So it is possible. We have seen Jim have a bit of a bad luck in a few of the last rounds. I think Alton Park was an unlucky round for him, so it can happen. But it is Jim's race to lose tonight. But who's your money on, James?
Yeah, got to be looking at Jim as the favourite. He's got that 11-point lead. He's consistent. He's been the dominant force throughout the season, but anything can happen. It is the full version of Brands Hatch tonight. We get the full fat GP version, so it is a very difficult course and some difficult corners, especially Graham Hill. Ben, that left-hander going through there is always difficult in these cars, and well, any car really, to get it right. So it should be fun, it should be interesting, we should see some close racing again.
Yeah, definitely. Brands Hatch is definitely a track that's suited to these. Obviously, it is as James said, it's the longer GP version of the track. But again, it's still quite as compared to sort of like Alton Park. It's definitely going to give us more compact racing for the majority of the race. But yeah, definitely some challenging corners, which will test a few of the drivers. But yeah, it's definitely all eyes on Jim tonight. Hopefully he can do it. We've got some time. So Amiga Doubledon actually is pulling out the provisional pole at the moment. He's on a 1:39, so just out the 1:38s there. You weren't far off your prediction for top time last week, James. What time are you saying this week?
I'm going for the 37s this week, sort of the mid 37s I think is going to be, or sort of if you can get to the 136s then they're doing well, but for that as a sort of a ballpark, I'm going for the 137.
Yeah, I'd say 137's a pretty good call for this track. Just looking at Cam at the moment, so Cam is out on track. I think this is just his outlap though. Still to put any times in. So, but between the top three at the moment, FRT Holtman back. So 139s, 140. So it's 130. The 130. If anyone could get to 137, I'd be surprised. 138s is definitely going to happen though. I'd say by lap sort of 5 of the qualifying, we should be seeing times very, very close to that. I mean, Amiga's pretty much in the 138s already.
Yeah.
So he comes just across the line. Doesn't beat his best time, but he's not far off it. And here comes Jim, just to complete his lap. Oh, he stays in second. So there's Cam. Cam is out on track. So we'll stay on board with Cam now just to see how he does. I'll keep the timings up.
Should be going through the first sector in a moment, so we should get an idea where he is. So you're looking at about 38s for your first sector, so he's nice on target there.
Let's just compare that to... Oh, it's disappeared for this. So 38.4. Gonzi's just taken provisional pole there with a 139.1. So very close to that 138, even more. Holtman's now just broke into the 138 to a 138.4, so he's already hit your sort of guesstimate there of what time we'll be looking at. So could a 137 be possible? Can they get another half second on that? Do you really think so?
I think so, yeah. I think they're going to be able to do that, especially considering that you've still got Jim and Cam, who are... I mean, Jim's got a little bit of traffic ahead of him, so I don't know if that's going to help him with a bit of a slipstream, or it's actually going going to slow him down ever so slightly. But he did a 37 for this first sector, so that's really quick. So yeah, I do expect the 137s to be getting hit soon.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, oh, there's Cam. So he's just got into fourth with a 139.1. So he's ahead of Jim. That's where he needs to be at the moment. That's the main thing. But I think we are going to see Jim maybe creep up a couple of places here with this lap.
Don't know. His last corner was a bit dodgy. Didn't look the cleanest, but it doesn't matter.
There's
there
a
you go. There's 137.
So can anyone break into 136? Is doubtful with that, but. So Cam will definitely be pushing very, very hard. Now he's got a bit of traffic there. Oh, this lap 8. Fortunately, traffic gets in his way. Now everyone's fighting for their places in qualification. So unfortunately, traffic is one of those things that will sometimes hinder.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best
I think
just
that's Greener Army who's just ahead of him there, but as I say, they'll sort it out themselves on track. I think Cam's just dropped off to give himself some breathing space, and then yeah, Greener Army kindly letting him past.
Yeah, I think sometimes that's the only thing you can do. I mean, there's certain times where you can see the faster guys coming, but you can't really move out the way. It's not a feasible option for you. I mean, you're fighting for your own times as well. So if it's, if you're on a good lap yourself, you're well in your rights to sort of go for it. Unfortunately, traffic is one of those things that. Let's go. Is there a way to remove the side banner? Is that for the comment? Sorry, just got a question come up on there. So, is there a way to move the side banner? Unfortunately, not, because this is without the side banner. I can't see what people are saying to me on YouTube. So, the side banner does stay. So, there is a way to remove it, but then I can't see what people are saying. I know how to remove the side banner, but I can't, because then I can't see what people are saying. So, unfortunately, the side banner does stay.
Long live the side banner! Hooray!
So Jim's still out in front. So Holtman's still second. Where's Cam? So
Cam's doing all right. Good start to this lap. I think he's sort of hit the groove. Maybe the heat in his tyres now has just allowed him to attack these corners a little bit more aggressively. But he seems to be neat and tidy through here. Going through the first sector.
38.1. Yeah, needs to get into the 30s. I mean, he might have a really good sector too, but. He's not.
Oh, Holtman into pole. 2000s.
There's absolutely nothing. There's just a number plate in that. The width of a number plate. The
width of Jason Plato's nose.
That's pretty big, to be fair.
Well, yeah. I mean, there wasn't much in him, and was it Matt Jackson at Crofts? Crossed the line like a number plate ahead of him, didn't he, or something? I think that was it.
Oh, yeah. That was no, it wasn't Matt Jackson. That was
it's in the shredded wheat, wasn't it?
No, it's Handy Motorsport. Rob Austin. It was Rob Austin and Jason
I remember now. So yeah, because didn't Rob Austin say that he should have gone to the toilet before the start of the race?
Yeah, I wish he'd had that poo. Cam went into the pits there, so not sure why he went into the pits. Strange. So Gonzi's shown potential this season.
Yeah, I think he's always been quick. I just think that at times, like with most of the others, that it's that little bit extra consistency, that 1 or 2% difference between the likes of Holtman, Jim, and that, where they're just able to bang in lap after lap, where it's rapid, and and that's what you need to do in order to be successful.
Yeah, Gonzi's just let his FRT teammate go past him there. Unfortunately, it was all in vain, though. It didn't help Holtman increase his distance. Still nothing between him and Jim. We'll stay on board with Jim now. But yeah, hopefully, looking at the board, there's not a great deal in it. Once obviously everyone's bunched up on track at the start of the race as well, should get quite a few good laps out of this as well. Scooby's down in 9th. He's just behind Jim on the camera shots there. So I wonder if he'll show his true potential tonight. He's sort of slipped off a little bit during the latter part of the season. He seems to sort of disappeared in amongst the mid-pack runners.
Yeah, I mean, in that respect, it's that challenge of doing it week in, week out, lap after lap, and it does sometimes.
EDU, sorry to jump in there, has just jumped up to third.
Yeah.
Scooby, saying that, I must have jinxed it, has jumped up to third, pushed EDU down. Amiga jumped up to fifth there as well. Well, jumped up to fourth, but got pushed down to fifth. So EDU and Amiga sort of really mixing up the pack at the moment, but that's not helping Cam, who's actually in the dirt at the moment there as well. Just trying to work out whereabouts that is.
Yeah, he's on the beach there.
Kramer
he's had enough. No, I think that's Druids.
Oh yeah, it is. So yeah, Cam, ideally not the start to qualifying. Cam wants, a lot of people getting really good times, but unfortunately pushing him further away from where he needs to be.
I think Holtman's got a little bit quicker as well. He's gone faster than
has.
Now, two temps up.
That lad is absolutely on fire tonight. So I mean, he can't unfortunately win it, but it is. He'll get as many points on the table at the end. He has missed a couple of rounds as well.
Yeah.
So just over 15 minutes left to go in this qualifying session from Brands Hatch. GP layout of the circuit. Weather is clear all day as well. It's been absolutely roasted in the UK today.
Hooray! If I had a barbecue, I would have used it, but I don't. So.
Oh, you've got to get yourself a barbecue. Perfect barbecue weather today.
We only just made room in the garden because we had a pile of shit built up, so that got cleared, and then it's sort of like, oh, that'd be a perfect little corner for the barbecue, and hey. So yeah, that's the next thing. Buy a barbecue.
Holtman looks like he's on another flyer here as well.
Yeah, two great sector times there. Let's see how he goes coming into clearways now.
So you can see Jim just below in there as well. So, oh no, Jim's coming out the pit. So let's see how Holtman does if he increases his lead gap.
Yeah, he does.
Jesus, he's flying.
Well, I said the mid 137, so I'm on target so far, but there's plenty of time left. We've got halfway through so far, 15 minutes left, so let's have a look. Cam now, I think he's on a hot lap.
Yeah, we'll see if he is, because his sector time will come up now. So, yeah, he's
outside there.
Out the running at the moment. Might be able to move up a bit of the table. I think that's back traffic, just letting him pass there. Don't know who that was. It was Lee W. So we'll stay with Cam, see if he can chip away at the deficit a little bit. He's got to get a really good sector 2 to make a decent jump up though.
Holtman another good sector 1 time, just out of interest. So I'll keep my eye on him while you monitor Cam.
Yeah, I've got that. I mean, I've got the time board up as well. So, but
yeah.
We'll keep so.
Well, Cam's done a decent sector 2 there, 30.6.
Yeah, I should say maybe
back in the
chip
pits.
up a couple, maybe move up to 6 with this lap.
We'll see.
It's just that sector 1 has let him down slightly. Let's have a look how he does. 5th, so I weren't far off. Went 138.5. So he's not.
They've got a second to find in order to make the pole, but
I think Cam can do it.
Let's see how he does.
Cam.
Yeah.
Cam can do it. So we wait with bated breath. Timings to come.
Took that well.
I mean, considering how Jim started the season, if Cam does actually take the championship tonight, it'll be very, very well played by him. So it's a 36, just out the 37, so it's not quite where it needs to be, but he might be able to
slower than Holtman.
He might be able to push his way up to 3rd.
Yeah,
if he can pull out
definitely. See, he's going to be hoping to get into the 37s. He's got to. Oh, just as we say that.
sometimes you can just push too hard. But tricky part of the circuit, this really is. It's one of these. If you don't get the entrance to the first part of this section right, it's pretty knackers up the whole of the section. He's unfortunately knackered this lap up. It's a real shame. Jim is still out on track. He's obviously must be his first out his lap, sort of getting run on cold tyres at the moment. Cam still in 5th there, so 1:38.8. So let's see if this lap he can chain it all together, get that perfect lap. So just lets the car flow around the corner. Slight tap of the brakes, throw it round. Use as much as the AstroTurf as you can. Oh, almost gets the back end out. He's again at the best sector time there, 1:38.2.
It is seemingly that first sector that's causing him the most pain at the moment. Altman 1:38, a 38.2 for sector 1 as well, but we know he can do a 37.
Yeah, we know now really. To have a chance really of cracking the pole position, you need to be in the 37s in sector 1.
Yeah.
Majority of the field all in the 38, so everyone's sort of similar time in that sector. So to shine, you've definitely got to be within the 37. So it's a 30. You can see there similar times to Holtman, slightly better than Holtman, but he's not gonna. I don't know, maybe move up to 4th on this. I think he's going to stay where he is. No, he moves up to 3rd. So just outside the 1:37. So if he can nail that sector 1.
Oh, yeah. That'll be the difference for him.
Goes off a little bit there, so I think that's going to hinder his time just a bit there. So we've got Jim, who's just completed a lap now. I don't think he's going to change positions here. So 1:38.3. Oh, who is going to take pole? Holtman, Jim, and Cam. There's a strange
I'm gonna have
noise.
a chocolate chip cookie munch first. Yeah.
Delicious. So
Delicious
Cam with a
cookies.
horrible sector time there, 39.8. So unfortunately won't be moving up on this lap if he's staying where he is.
He'll be wanting that extra point though if he can manage to get it into order by the end of the last 10 minutes now.
Ideally, if Cam doesn't get the provisional pole, he doesn't want Jim to get that point for pole. So ideally, if Cam doesn't get it, he certainly doesn't want Jim to get it. So that's one thing Cam will be considering as well. If he can just get traffic between him and Jim in the race. But I mean, Jim has raced on this track lots and lots. And he's one of the best in our group in these cars, so this is a good combination for Jim, this track. So it is going to be a real challenge for Cam tonight, but it's not an impossible challenge. Is that Scooby just moving up to 4th now?
Yeah.
I think Gonzi moved up to... Yeah, it was Gonzi moving up to 5th. That's where the change came from.
Right.
So he's making good progress as well. But Cam's staying out on track. He'll be pushing hard. Let's see what his sector time is. So 38, just outside. So okay, got a bit of traffic. He'll get a nice little bit of tow off the car in front. That'll help. Oh,
Oh,
Arkin moves up into third. So he is just a filler tonight, but that's not what Cam wants.
that's only his third lap.
So 1:37.8.
So if that's his third lap, what's he gonna? He must have more heat in the tyres now as he goes.
You'd
We
think
could have
so.
a filler showing the rest of the guys how it's done at Brands Hatch. That's impressive. Give him that.
Yeah, I mean, Pires is a decent racer. He won
Oh
our
yeah, yeah.
our DTM time trial as well, so he won tickets to Zandvoort for DTM. So he's a decent racer.
Oh,
Oh, that's Cam moving up
Cam!
to second with a 1:37.7.
Oh, and then he goes wide.
He's
Back
got
to the
into the
pits.
pits now, so
Will he have another run? 7 minutes
he's
left. Yeah, he's
straight
straight
back
back
out.
out.
Yeah, he's obviously
He's got
tired.
it. I have the tiger, or something like that. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting last few minutes.
So it's really between the top four now. There's nothing in it really. Definitely between the sort of top three. Very exciting session of qualifying. This it is one of those. It is very hard to call. I mean, Holtman does seem very consistent in the times. That's one thing I will say. Even though he's not always improving on his lap time, they're always sort of around the same mark. So he's showing good potential for the race. It could be that if he stays out in front, it might be quite hard to get past. Jim again, he's shown consistency as well, really. But Arkia could spoil the party here. I mean, his last lap was just outside his best lap time there as well.
Yeah. I think he'll have the optimum tyre heat in there now, so let's see what his first sector's going to be coming through. Late apex there, right to the outside, just outside the 37s. Not disastrous.
I mean, even pushing quite hard on this track, you should be able to push quite hard. I don't think tyre wear is going to be a real problem on this track. You should be able to keep pushing to the end. Do you not think? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think managing the.
I think the corners are a lot less sort of, I don't know, demanding than others. You know, they're not as aggressive.
There's a lot more sweeping corners at Brands, isn't there? Really?
Yeah. You know, like the final sector, you're talking. I mean, even through paddock, it's you know, light on the brake and get it turning into the right. You sort of like even the final sector, you know, you sort of just little tap on the brake, little lift off the throttle, get it moving. As long as you don't overcook it, you should be nice and fast through those corners, those right-handers, and then the same for clearways. So yeah, I think this is going to be one where the tyres are going to be thankful compared to some other weeks where there's been a little bit more demanding on them.
Yeah, definitely. So just looking at the sector times now, so very close between Holtman and Jim. Sector 1 time there, so 37.8 to a 37.9 for Jim between him and Holtman.
So I think they've got what Cam's just gone through the.
Much better sector 2 for Jim there.
That is. Let's see now. He's approaching.
So Holtman's coming to approach the line. So 1:37.9. Jim's.
That's Jim.
Just coming up to it now. Oh, goes a little bit wide there.
Maybe I caught it wrong, but he did look wide.
1:37.8. So he
for him, but
does improve, but it's not enough to knock Cam off, and Cam is out on track. But again, he's a little bit slower in sector 1 compared to Holtman and Jim at the moment.
They'll probably get 1, maybe 2 more laps after this one if he's lucky. Jim certainly might be able to get 2 more or 3 more in total.
I don't think you're going to be able to get 3.
No, including the one he's on.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Sector 1 for Jim now. Oh, Arkin, where?
Arky,
Sorry for the
Arky, and so he's taken third. So this is now playing into what Cam exactly wants, even though he's not getting that bonus point. Jim's not getting it, and he's getting traffic put in front. But can anyone else now put more of a blockage between him and Jim?
Oh, Cam just outside.
So 137.9. So it is just this sector one that Cam. So here comes Holtman now to cross the line. So he's definitely got time for one more lap. Does improve 137.5. He improves his time even more. Is. So 137.5.
Minuscule amount, but again, that'll just build his confidence for the race.
It's a minuscule amount he's now added onto Cam, or Cam getting the back end out there. So it's that minuscule amount has now made it a hill into a mountain for Cam to climb. And really, this is his last. Probably, is it? Yeah, I'd probably say this is his last chance to do it now.
Yeah, this lap, I don't think he's gone wide. I don't think he's going to have...
Yeah, that's probably...
He may scrape another lap if he's... I doubt it. What's he got? 23 seconds, sort of? Yeah.
Is he going to be able to get...
It's not the bonus point he wanted, but I'm sure if you said to him before qualifying you're going to start a row ahead of Jim, he would have took it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Cam, if he pushes... Oh, no.
No, we've gone past the time now.
Yeah, just running out of time. Unless he can pull out a lap that's under the 1 minute 30 mark. Which, that's not
1 minute
not
20 mark.
So, unfortunate for him, unlucky for him.
Now, Jim
is going to manage to... Looking at the times, though, I don't think it's going to be enough to make...
No. It's not a million miles off, though. I mean, Sector 3, if he nails it, could get back up to third or second. I don't think he's done enough to get pole. Let's find out. He's up to second. Called it.
So all Cal can do is now just hope for the best. It's not what he wanted. Unfortunately,
Jim's just basically like held out like a little bit of hope. It's like, here you go, some hope. And then like the last minute of the race qualified, he's gone, nah.
Yeah, but he's almost sort of gone, here, Cam, have this on false pretenses. And then at the end, actually gone, actually no, I don't want to be nice tonight. I actually want to destroy Cam's dreams of winning.
I'll crush you. So Cam not going to have enough time, unfortunately.
There we go. So now so Holtman takes pole. There is your timing board there. So 5 minutes time now where we like to now do gaming chat.
Talking bollocks.
Yeah. Talking bollocks.
Gaming chat.
So this week was E3. I mean, in all honesty, it wasn't.
Hey Microsoft, what the fuck you doing?
I mean,
no, come on.
It's
a piss take, man. It's like, you know, console life cycle used to be the PlayStation.
Yeah, but
1
I got you. Can't just go Microsoft. What are you doing? Because PlayStation have done it as well. So it's not just Microsoft cashing in the cash. And the thing that annoys me, and I've said this since the PS4 Pro and the Xbox, as now we know it's called X, was announced. Well, fair enough, you can have really nice looking games, but you've got a console there that's never going to show us what its true potential is, because they have to go, oh, the games have to work on the older ones as well. That's because you basically, Microsoft and Sony sold PS4 and Xbox One when they actually went, oh, actually, we won't make it as good as what we can do. It's stupid. Absolutely, it's annoyed me. It annoys the hell out of me, and it annoys me when you get the fanboys from each side going, our console's better. Yeah, but the joke's on you because you've got a console there that you're never going to see what the full potential of that is. At least the PS4 Pro isn't as advanced as what the Xbox One X is. I mean, imagine the VR that you could do on the Xbox One X, but they're not going to do it because they won't work, because it won't work on a standard Xbox. So they're even getting the finger put up to me even more than by Microsoft. And the Sony conference was poo. It's like, oh, let's have a look at some videos, some games, and then that was it.
Yeah. I'll just throw a load of videos together and let everyone in the audience toss off over them and like, oh, look at that, it's so amazing. Fanboys, fuck off. Now, I mean, the most annoying thing is the way that gamers are treated. It's like, the way that we're being sort of looked at now is that it's just a fucking endless cash cow. And you look at the titles, what has been the standout game on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One? Has there been anything as groundbreaking as, say, The Last of Us, or let's have a look, like Journey, or something like going back, Final Fantasy games? Everything that's released now is sort of like, yeah, it looks stunning, looks amazing, like probably the best graphics you've seen. But the game itself is like, it's either buggy, it's either incomplete, it's lacking features, doesn't have a campaign mode. But you're still getting charged 60 quid a pop. But if you want the bonus edition, or if you want this, that, the other, give us 120 quid as well.
Yeah.
And we'll give you the metallic case that you can use as an ashtray. You know, it's just like, come on. I mean, it's not. I don't think the issue what's been lost. It's not about what technology is in the machine. It's what games the machine has available. And if the games aren't up to standard, you could have something that's 10 times as powerful as the PS4 or Xbox One X. But if the games are crap, forget about it. And that's one thing about this generation of consoles, is I've never been so underwhelmed by the so-called AAA titles. That's my two pennyworth anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there has been some pretty good. I mean, I don't play games like I used to be honest. I don't go out and buy sort of a lot. I don't really have a lot of time for the PlayStation now. This is why I like racing games, because I can play it for half an hour and I don't have to worry about going, oh, I don't have to remember what happened the last time I played and remember loads of controls about how to do different combos. But I agree with what you're saying. There's not really any game where everyone's gone, oh, this is truly amazing. I think you have to go back to sort of the PlayStation 2 era, the PlayStation 1 era for that, where games were coming out are actually like, I mean, look at Final Fantasy 7 for example. That was a game that was like, for story wise and everything, it was absolutely like, I think in my opinion the PS4 Pro and the Xbox would have been anyway, but I think they were just too worried to go, oh well, if we bring these out we're gonna have to charge fans buying into it. It's now opened the door for them to go, well, tell you what we'll do later, we'll just release the PlayStation 5 Pro. And I just think it's going to keep happening now, because Sony and Microsoft are just going to keep piggybacking over each other. They'll go, oh, we'll release one, 2 years later we'll release an updated version, and then we'll release the next generation. It's just stupid. And that brings us to
If they carry on doing that though, people will just go to PC gaming. Console gaming will die on its arse, mate.
I don't know, because at least with a console it's plug in and play. You don't have to worry about formatting.
But anyway, but if they're expecting you to lash out 400
to the pit box, we spectate. So on board. So Cam is in third. He's wedged in between little Clios.
Jim's made a nice move on the inside through Paddock there.
Free wide.
He should have the run.
Cam's got the inside line. Oh, love that. And Jim connects
Jim
with Holtman. Oh,
contact! Holtman's off!
Unfortunately, that's Arkiwa as well. So two that had a really good showing qualifying.
Oh, dear. They're facing the wrong way. Oh, well. Right. Jim down in fifth. Cam up in first. Oh, it's playing out.
Oh, this is this is exactly what Cam wants. In fact, so Jim is in fifth at the moment. So Jim needs to drop down a couple of places for Cam to take this at the moment. So,
tell you what, though, I expect to see Holtman work his way back through the field like he did a few races ago. Can't remember which circuit. Probably Snetterton.
Yeah, we'll definitely. I think we'll definitely see Holtman pushed back a little bit there as well. So where is Holtman at the moment? So Holtman down in 30th, so he's got a job to do, but I think we could definitely see Holtman do it. So
we've got a battle Jim now having a look.
So Scooby just in front of there as well. All the cars screaming through there. So Jim right up, it's bumper to bumper with him and Scooby at the moment.
Having a look, he's got the good exit.
So Jim, I think, is going to make it past here. Moves into 4th. So next target on the list is Gonzi.
Scooby on the outside.
Oh, is Scooby going to be able to hold on here? Well, Jim's going to have the inside line out.
Yeah, he's done well there. Nicely done.
And Amiga is now having a little try and look at getting past Cam. Oh, take a breath. It's literally nothing. All of it, it's just literally down to 11. It's just no gap between any car. So here they come. Cam is leading the way. Jim has got past Gonzi quite easy there. That was just an open invitation by Gonzi. Unfortunately, if you drive like that, Jim will just the other.
Oh, Jim, 2 wheels.
Managed to keep it. Oh, he managed to keep the place. But has allowed Gonzi to get a bit closer. We've got Scooby's just watching this unfold just in front of him as well.
Jellery just having a go at Scooby there.
Scooby's going wide,
let him know he's there. And then Edu.
So Jellery just right up to Scooby now. And Gonzi just up on Jim now as well. Just gonna have a drink of beverage.
Beverage.
So Cam slightly pulling away now, putting a bit of distance between him and Amiga. Or Omega.
Tell you what, 1st to 7 though, there's not 1st to 7th, there's much.
Absolutely nothing in it at the moment. It's literally if someone makes a mistake, they're going to lose lots and lots of places. Where's Holtman at the moment? So Holtman is up into 12. So a bit of a mountain to climb for him, but definitely one that is achievable for him. So a little bit of a gap forming now between some of the drivers. EDU has got Jelleridge just in front of him. Oh, EDU's got a nice line here. Oh, he slots in though. Looked like he thought about it, but just didn't have enough to get alongside Jelleridge's to take the inside line on the corner. Oh, Jelleridge is almost getting sideways there. EDU's going to capitalise on this now. EDU's going to have the inside line for the corner, but there we go. Oh, slots in.
Little kiss. Little smack on the lips, but not much.
You definitely can't get closer than that. Jelleridge just backs off a little bit going into the corner. Oh, Scooby's kicking up dust there as well.
Jim making a move for second here through Druids. Nice driving by Gary there. Oh, Cam's wide.
EDU as well, making it difficult for Jelleridge to get past. Making that little Clio as wide as he possibly can. Yeah. Scooby's going off again. I think this is definitely going to allow EDU to.
Right, it's bunched up at the front. We've got Gary George and Cam side by side. Jim right behind him, looking to take advantage. Got a good exit there.
I think all Jim needs to do is just hold off, let these two
he knows.
Fight it out. And then as Cam defends, I think Jim is just going to pounce for the position.
We say this is what Jim does week in, week out. He's consistent. He plays. His racecraft is absolutely superb, and he seems to be able to maximise every lap.
So, identical line by all three of the drivers at the moment. Jim getting a nice little tow here from Amiga. Amiga holds the inside line. Yeah. Jim taking a wide entrance. He's got to
Gonzi's coming to the equation now as well.
So Jim's got to take second place here. Gonzi's got to try. Oh, he hasn't got enough in it. So a bit of a distance between Gonzi and Scooby now. So sort of a couple of packs for him now.
Yeah, I've got a breakaway 4 at the front.
This is definitely a 4-way battle for first. And Jim has now just got Cam to contend with, but at the moment, this is Jim's championship. Say Jim looking like to force the switch there. And comments there coming in. Nathan Mozzie, Jim's actually a pad user. I always thought Jim was a wheel user, to be fair. So very, very impressive driving from Jim on the pad.
No way. Way to make me feel like shit. I spend £400 on. Yeah, I know. But isn't it like when you buy a £500 set of golf clubs, you're supposed to be Tiger Woods? Like, surely I'm supposed to be Nigel Mansell. No,
that's a good point there. Oh, that's Gonzi having a look down there as well. But that brings a good point where people are like, project cars can't be used with a pad. It's impossible to drive. Just goes to show that it can do. You just need to tune the settings. It's just unfortunately a lot of settings just to tune to get it used. Oh,
yeah.
Nathan Marcy said it's a sanitary pad, so it might not have been. So Jim trying to pull the dummy on Cam, going left and right, trying to get Cam to change his line. I think Cam just needs to hold on. Oh, Cam getting a little bit leery on the grass there. So Scooby almost getting the back end out as well. So MLB 197 running 8th. I think that might be his best race. Let's see Holtman. So Holtman's now up into 10th. He's got Oldie just in front of him. Oldie is just got off, so that's Oldie out of the equation now. So now he's got MLB just in front of him. Holtman is racing for his life here after coming together at the start of the race. Unfortunately, it's that typical project cars magnet effect that when unfortunately two cars going at quite speed, they just lock together. Apparently that has been sorted for project cars too, so we'll wait for September 22nd for confirmation on that. 2 wheels as he rides the curbs there, Holtman. A little bit of distance between him and LB 197, but he's got just over 20 minutes to move up the field as much as he can. I'm sure we'll see him move up a couple more places. So we got back at the top now. Jim still just behind Cam. Cam doing enough to hold him off. Can Jim get in front?
Well, Jim knows he doesn't have to. He'll just play this nice and cool. And if Cam makes a mistake, Jim's it's almost like the Rob Collard. If anyone makes a mistake, Rob Collard will be right there. He'll make sure he's in the position to overtake and get past. But Cam's doing a good job so far, keeping Jim at bay. I mean, we know that Cam wasn't as fast as the Jim and Holtman in the first sector, so that's where Jim's putting the pressure on. Here we go. Have a look on the inside. Yeah, and sensible decision.
Yeah, I mean, Cam almost losing the back end there as he went onto the grass a little bit. Careful of those curbs there.
Just spits the car out to the left, doesn't it? Just literally like throws it off.
Yeah, it makes you so unstable, that curb on this game. It's one of them that's definitely best to avoid. Can't take it.
Looked like a bit of a lock-up by Gary George there, maybe at the rear. But so Gonzi again, very close, moving in maybe on third.
Has Gonzi got the pace here to take the place?
I don't think so. I think he's a bit too far back to make it stick. He will have a look,
he's
though.
Thinking about it here. I think he's done it.
Oh, yeah,
side by side there.
As well.
Very, very good. I mean, unfortunately, he doesn't gain the place, but amazing. He has got the inside line now. He has just got the edge on him, just in front.
Oh, he's got the edge going into the left-hander. It's
now Gonzi's got the inside. Oh, a little bit of a wobble there. And it's back to the drawing board for Gonzi. Cannot find a way past at the moment. Amiga. Oh,
it's like a big bowl of jelly. Wibbly wobbly, Amiga.
I was almost about to say. Almost about to say Amiga. You know, he's been unlucky for the seasons, but showing what he can do. And then as soon as about to say it. Oh, what's happening with EDU?
He made a mistake there. He misread the gap. Thankfully, no one went off.
There was no gap to read there, to be honest. So I'm not sure what
I
EDU
think he
was.
expected one. I think he was expecting one to appear, and it was like, no.
I think what it was, Amiga obviously had that cut track, so he wasn't up to top speed. And EDU, unfortunately, for I don't know if I need to brake here or not, I decided the brakes wasn't the best option when ideally brakes are the best option in that circumstance. But you know, there was luckily no one went off, but definitely to be careful about doing that. That's not the best driving standards.
I say, so luckily he was able to
down to 6,
avoid a major collision. Yeah.
Yeah, who was it he connected with? It was Jelleridges. So well driven by Jelleridges, have managed to save the car. So and that's a very high speed part of the track that they were on as well. So good save by Jelleridges on that. Amiga's now looking to have a pop. EDU still with these guys as well. And there's Holtman, who's now managed to significantly reduce the gap between him and MLB.
What's happened with Oldsie? Oldsy's laid up just off the track. Don't know if you can see. Seems to have stalled and left the car.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. That seemed to be where he went off before, so not sure what's happened there. But yeah, his car has come to a complete stop.
Oh, Jim right on the tail now of Cam. Really, really going for it. Cam on the ultra defensive setting now. Trying to hold him off.
He's doing well. He is holding him off at the moment, but can he hold him off for another 15 minutes?
Gonzi's moved up to third. I think he's overtook Scooby at some point there. Scooby fell back a bit, so maybe
it was Amiga that. But when Amiga had that cut track, it let Gonzi pass. So.
Oh, okay.
So Amiga's still in 6th there, trying to get past Jelleridges. Holtman has got past MLB now as well, so Holtman is now up to 9th, and he's
8th actually. So I think he's approaching the next bunch. So I think he can definitely move into the top 5 here, maybe even better.
Yeah, I did say sort of I expect him to get into the top 5. I don't know if he's going to be able to challenge for the top spot tonight, but he has got really good pace, and he's got just under 15 minutes left to go. So, goes off wide there though. That's not going to help his case. Oh, EDU going off wide there as well.
Oh, Jim's gone wide.
Now, I just caught that there. Did Cam just overtake Jim?
No.
Alright, okay. It looked like from when I went onto the shot that Cam had actually managed to
Right.
overtake
No,
us. So.
it happens to me sometimes. You think something's happened when it's just when you flick to it. But the front two are definitely pulled away here. Jelly Reader's having a battle with Gary George for that 5th position. Almost contact there.
Side by side.
Who's got the better line going into clearways.
Easy. Look at Holtman there. Holtman's literally screaming up to them now as well. And the pace he has, he's pretty much going to have to try and get past 3 cars in one go here.
It's not beyond him. I don't think it's beyond his talents, but we'll find out.
So I'd say in the next 2 corners we'll see him take 2 positions. Maybe not.
Say by this time of the next lap he would have moved up 2.
I mean, EDU is pretty good at defensive driving though, so he'll make it as difficult as he can for Holtman to get past. But it's just the sheer pace of Holtman that's going to be a problem for EDU. So Holtman's going to love this. He's going to use a toe. Think about the switchback. No, EDU's not falling for it. Holds his line. Oh, EDU's going wide. Oh, I thought Holtman was going to be able to capitalise on that. But he's not. I think he's going to get past him here, though. Is he going to be able to get through? Goes through the inside. Does. Absolutely lovely move by Holtman. No, EDU holds him on the outside. Gets a really good drive through that corner. That was an amazing drive by EDU then to hold on to that place. So
yeah, he went through that corner at some speed, managed to hold Holtman off.
Yeah, but brilliant drive there. So back to drawing board for Holtman. But look at that. Right on his tail now. And he's going to, Holtman's going to hold this inside line now. So that's EDU off the tick list. So he's just got Jelleridges to contend with next. Lovely little drive from EDU and Holtman then. So Cam's still doing what needs to be done to hold Jim off. But
Jim's got a very good exit here. I think this is his time. He's going to... You see Cam moving left, right. He couldn't block him off enough.
Jim's got the inside here.
Oh, we got contact. He's pushed him off.
Contact.
No,
he's
backed off. Well done. Well played, Jim.
Jim flashed the lights to say sorry about that. I don't know. I would have put that down. Maybe he's racing. But Jim's obviously just doing the most sportsman thing there. Obviously, we're looking from slightly different angles from what they can see it, so they'll obviously have their own take on it. I would have personally put that down as racing. Both went into the corner. It's obviously a fast sweeping corner. The little list of touches obviously put Cam wide into the dirt there, but Jim doing the sportsman thing there, just letting it past. A little bit of an apology from the flash of the lights there. Has allowed Gonzi just to climb some of the gap back. But look at this, Holtman is pushing. Amiga there, going off into the dirt just a little bit. Jelleridge is right on, but look at the pace difference in Holtman compared to everyone else. He just seems to find pace of the car that no one else seems to have. Where he gets the pace from, I just don't know. Amiga there, hugging the inside line. But Jelleridge has got the inside line now. Holtman's going to use... Oh, is that a little bit of contact there from Holtman? Couldn't really tell.
A bit of a lock-up there, was that?
Yeah, it looked like back end coming out. So I think Holtman... Has he got the pace to get past?
Jelleridge has got the inside line. Here we go.
Tap on the brakes. Holtman
look at that.
Goes through. Maybe Jelleridge is backed off a little bit. I mean, the inside line for that corner is not ideally the the best line to
No,
take.
you want to be as wide as you can, so you can come across. It means you can attack it at a much higher speed than if you are on the inside. But he did well there, Holtman, to make the move stick nice and clean. We've got Jim again, right back up on the tail of Cam. So let battle commence.
Question on YouTube: is Holtman Dutch? Yes, I do believe that FRT Holtman is Dutch. I think any of the FRT guys are from Dutch. To be fair, I think they're all Dutch. I could be wrong. If anyone is from the FRT clan watching, do correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that they're all Dutch. Oh, Cam getting on 2 wheels there. Lock up as well.
Yeah, bit of smoke. But I think he's all right. I think he's okay.
Oh, is Jim going to be able to get alongside him here?
Got a bit of the draft there. Clean air. Can he make it count? Cam will now. You'll see him just move to the left. There he goes. So just hold the inside right into the last moment and then get yourself to the left, ready to turn in right and get the apex nice.
Nathan Marsley, we know where Holtman gets his pace from. Spliffs and pancakes.
Spliffs and pancakes, yes.
Holtman 6, so he's got... did we see him get past Jelly Ridges?
Don't think we did, but
well, it happened. It happened, so
yes.
He's got Amiga who's just in front. Literally just in front as well. Nice wide entry into the corner. I think he's going to do Amiga here. Oh, Amiga!
I don't think that was Amiga's fault. He just sort of come off the dirt.
Yeah, it was literally sort of like it. So Amiga loses a couple of places there just from touching the grass. Made his car unstable. Oh, but Holtman not getting a... Oh, just watching all this unfold. Amiga, can he get past? Side by side. Jelleridge has got the line. Amiga's going to try. Oh, lock up there from Amiga. This is now allowing EDU to catch up.
So you're going to take advantage maybe. We got Holtman should get 4th soon. Whether or not he'll then have enough time to reel in Gonzi in 3rd and get a podium finish, which he deserved, but in many ways, as I say, the front view have done really well today, and yeah,
I don't think Holtman. I don't think Holtman's going to be enough. Holtman's not going to have enough to. Sorry, I don't think Holtman's going to have enough to get in front. I'd say fourth definitely, but it's quite a bit to go between him and Gonzi for the 5 minutes that there will be. Jim's going to make a move here. No, Cam covers the line well. Cam doing very well to hold off Jim for probably what will seem like an eternity for him now.
Oh, look at this now.
Cam's going to keep the inside.
But
a little bit of contact there. But doesn't unsettle the cars. Cam sticks to the inside. Nothing. Cam is literally like the Black Knight. He's like, none shall pass. None shall pass.
None shall pass.
'Tis but a flesh wound. It's like literally nothing is letting or moving this guy. I think. Oh, but Jim's got the inside here.
This could be it.
And it is. James now got past. My comment about the Black Knight is retracted, I should say. Jim did manage to find a way past. I think that's where we'll see Jim stay.
Brave Sir Robin. He ran away, he chickened out.
So we see Holtman now side by side with Scooby.
Just realised there that we would have to point out that is some Monty Python references that we are referring to there. For those of you who know Monty Python, that'll be very familiar. For those who don't, you'll be thinking, what the hell are these two Muppets talking about?
Yeah, so
Oh,
Scooby's
Scooby.
on the grass there as well, but manages to keep the car going, and Holtman still doesn't find a way past.
Scooby's on the grass and the Scooby snacks. Yeah, there we go, Holtman. Nice exit. Should be able to make it past here.
Yeah, he's going to have the inside line now.
Cam's back into first. Don't know what happened there, but they've
just
traded places.
See Holtman here take the place from Scooby. Oh. And Scooby takes the place back. And EDU saying, oh, I'll have some of this then. Oh no, he can't capitalise on it. Too far away. And Scooby lives on to fight another day. Let's go back to the front runners. So Cam has managed to get the place back with Jim. And there we see a back marker approach there as well. So Jim taking a wide line through that corner. Cam getting a little bit of dirt.
Altman's up into fourth then.
So almost getting the back out again. Pushing this car hard.
Oh, back marker done well to keep out of the way there. I think that was Greener Army.
I mean, grip will be definitely a factor in these cars now as well. That's probably why you're seeing a lot more cars get sliding the back end around the corners. A lot more people going off on the grass just because grip will now definitely be a factor in this. So it's still not over. That's the thing. If someone does go off quite bad. Oh, let's see. There's Cam getting sideways there. So, as I mentioned, it's now getting slightly hard to keep the cars under control. Jim's got the inside line, but hasn't got the edge on it. Cam's going to hold on, and he's got the inside line.
Yeah, we're going to get one more lap after this one, I think.
Yeah, probably just crawl into the final lap after this. So, Cam hasn't got long to hold on. Unfortunately, it's not enough to take the championship, but always nice to get a win under your belt. Always nice to get a win under your belt.
Lay down a marker for next season.
So, Holtman running well in fourth. It's not a million miles off Gonzi.
No. But he has got Greener Army there, so I think with one lap left after this one, it is a bit too much. As
Jim's taken
moves on the inside.
Place.
Cam right back on the outside there, not enough though. Now Jim on the defensive. Let's see this unfold. One more lap after this, so they come into the final corner of this. The penultimate lap of the final race of the season, sorry. It's a bit emotional.
It's been a cracking season, to be fair. Like, it's been a cracking season. I mean, at the start of it, everyone, Jim was favourite to win, but I think everyone thought that he was going to win by a much greater margin than 11 points.
Yeah.
Cam is definitely not going out with a fight here. Cam's going to have the inside line. Jim moves over but thinks, I can't move over anymore. So, well driven by Cam there, well played. Great driving by Cam this. So, this is it. This is the final lap. Can Cam hold on? Halfway through.
We have to tap on the brakes a bit. Probably mid-corner. He got a little bit of understeer.
Jim's now got the ideal line going into this corner. We've seen these two come together on this corner before. Oh, well driven by Jim on the outside. Gets a little bit of sideways action onto the grass. But I think that has now cemented it. I think this is how it's going to end. Jim can taste victory. And they come for the final time. of not just this race but this season.
Cam giving it everything, and
He's off
why
on the
not?
dirt. You might as well push it hard. Flash of the lights from Jim to celebrate victory.
Yeah.
And he crosses the line. That is Jim's race. Cam second. Gonzi.
Jim's championship.
Very well
done,
driven
Jim.
to third. Holtman, it's exceptional drive again tonight. Finishes fourth.
Jellerides just... Oh, did he make it to sixth? Don't know. Him and Nadu sort of...
So it's saying Jelleridge is just very slight. Jelleridge is just very slightly ahead. Amiga down in 8th. MLB finished 9th, so he's sort of late entry into the season. He's done well though. He's shown that he could definitely sort of contend with the mid pack there. So Arkin were unfortunately, had great potential in qualifying, had that coming together with Holtman, but unfortunately just not able to make progression like Holtman did. Oldie's still on the grass. Not sure what's gone wrong there, to be honest. But let's just get a screenshot of finishing positions. What a great season. Hats off to Jim. Hats off to Cam as well. I really thought Jim would have cemented it more than a gap of what it finished with there. But great driving by everyone involved. No real malice incidents throughout the season. But yeah, great season. I fully enjoyed it. Thank you very much to Ollie Pidgley for being on board as well. James, you enjoyed it?
No, yeah, of course. I mean, it was a bit of a ball ache when I was away on holiday for 2 weeks, missing the 2 races where I believe there was a lot of close racing.
Yeah.
But no, the final 2 weeks have sort of made up for that, and we've seen some great driving throughout the season and a lot of really exciting actions. So bring on next season anyway. Can't wait for it to come round again.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously no Clio Cup action next week. A couple of dates to remember though. The 8th of July is the our Race of Winners event. So Jim, because he's obviously secured first place, he will basically our season finale race where we have 5 different races. So 5 tracks, 5 different cars, all in one evening. It's short races, sort of 10-15 laps. And then obviously the winner gets a prize, which our main season sponsor is CMB Artworks. Check them out on Twitter. It's at CMJB, and the winner chooses a canvas print that's painted for them. So it's a one-off painting that gets presented to them by CMB Artworks. So yeah, that's coming on the 8th of July. Then 15th of July is our next endurance event, which is 6 hours of Spa. And that's to raise money for SANS. So that'll all be streams as well. I'll be streaming, so commentating duty for the Race of Winners. But the charity event, it'll be point of view from my racing, because I'll be involved in that in a racing perspective. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, James, for commentating duty with myself.
No problem at all.
We'll catch you guys soon.